Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Pillars of Eternity 2. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today at what is possibly the heart of the spores that are infesting... Possibly not. It's a quarantine section. They're infesting this library. Tendrils of fungus reach for a hole in the ceiling. A rush of fresh air whistles through the opening. And let's see what this is. Oh no. Oh no. This fleshy column of fungus pulses faintly with bioluminescence. It smells moist. The whisper of voices flits up from the depths. You sense essence flowing lethargically to and from it. Perhaps this serves as a hub for the spores infesting the archives. I have fungicide, so that's good. I can strike it. Dare? You hack and poke at it, your weapon slamming it uselessly into fungus and coming away clean. Well, in that case, let's apply the fungicide. For a moment, nothing happens. Gradually, the light at the thickest strand of the column begins to dim, the fading colorlessness spreading outward, upward, and downward through the stalk. And we got some serious Resident Evil action in here of destroying terrible plants.
Ah, perhaps they did not adapt to this cage as well as I thought.
I'm not sure what you mean. To this cage? Adapt to the... What are you talking about, adaptation? We didn't see any. Also cage. Any? I don't know what he means by that. I have the mouse over there. Apparently you can have the mouse over there. Thank you, Tomb Raider Mechanics, for showing me where I'm supposed to go. Man, we're just getting all the name calls for all the games, honestly. I'm doing the name calls. We have a little bit of a basin. We have some writhing tentacles, and I have a dare at the front taking
what
the
do
hits.
you need?
I need you to be brave.
Hey, watch
Hey,
out.
yeah, that is that. Okay, I don't know what they're gonna do. No, you stay back. Shh. I want to see what happens. No. That's interesting. On both accounts. It's interesting that the combat doesn't end. It's interesting that they decided to go there only once and then didn't again? What kind of AI is that? What triggered them to go there? And also, why don't they have any... What is this?
You see that, Ishi?
Ishi's... Oh no, that's the dare, okay. Why? Well, we have a lot of things. And we have Scroll of Moderate Health Regeneration. A smithing hammer salvaged from Durgan's battery. It's too heavy to lift. A rudimentary rifle recovered from the wreckage of Evon Dur Bridge. That's the bridge that we've been to already, where Waidwen got killed. A bullet is lodged in the barrel. It may never have been fired. I suppose that's one way of thinking about it. It could be that the bullet was not fired, but more the bullets were fired, which means the rifle has been fired. A rune-etched medallion hangs against the breastplate of this blood-red armor, secured around its gorget. That's where it comes from, but gorget, I think in English, by a steel chain. Let's examine the necklace. The pendant bears several potent sigils of conjuration and binding, doubtlessly designed to infuse the armor with soul essence and animate it with a semblance of intellect and life. I can investigate the armor. The pristine crimson patina of this armor seems almost to shift and flow as you peer at it. Gold gilds the plates, and a fine lattice work of rune etching runs around the trim. The blade held tight within the armorer's gauntlets, however, shows signs of use, including the stains of long-dried blood. Okay, well, that means I am saving, and then I'm doing the things of swiping the amulet. As your fingers brush the medallion, a pulse of magical power thrums through your hand and your arm, and up your arm. With a whisper of scraping metal plates, the armor's helmet turns towards you. But I have gained the disenchanted amulet of animation. Why is it disenchanted, though? The runes etched into this pendant animate the armor it's placed upon and imbue it with the grace and strength of a trained warrior, though little semblance of intellect, of personality. Didn't you say it was the opposite? I mean, not the opposite, but it was specifically imbuing it with a sense of intellect and personality. Or at least they did before you disassembled it. So it sucks now? No, it's very good. Who's at the front? Adair's at front.
My sights.
This thing isn't doing...
No, it's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. This is important. We are gonna also... Okay, what are you? Immune to resolve afflictions, might afflictions, dexterity afflictions, intellect afflictions. All afflictions are immune. So, immunity to disease and poison, but not immune to flanking, which is good news, because I can do that. Bring Ishiza around. There you go, and then attack you there. Which means that you can cast... Garden of Life. Isn't that the one that adds friendly... No, that's kind of sucky, actually. This is the one. Nature's... No, that's... There was a Nature's something. There was a leaf that added deflection. And it was really nice, and I liked it. Water redouble, that's a different thing. Ooh, we got a proper soundtrack right now. Oh, that hurts, though. 4.3 penetration. That is proper stuff. Chill fog is a thing. Just causes blindness, which is a problem. It also causes flanking. Doesn't it? No. Is that chill fog? Which one is it? No, it is not. Isn't there a thing that causes flanking? Tangled foot and... Yeah, so we're just... We are supposed to do damage, though. So... Let's go with a touch of death. Because I don't think that is a... No, not that. The curse. Don't we have a curse? Entropy, that's the one. How long does that last? It doesn't say. So I don't know. Let's go for it. We're gonna do... Piercing Bell, that's raw damage. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's go for it. And we're gonna do a Sun Lance while we wait for the swords. We should have an easy time. Shodi just finished her perception buff. We are gonna do... Wait, that's AoE to all defenses? I don't like that. I like that instead. And then you do another one of those. Oh, crap. Animated weapons. Immunity. Oh, crap. That is bad news. Remember how I said we weren't going to have any problems? Yeah, we're going to have problems. They are dumb, aren't they? They're relatively dumb, but they're probably immune to... No, they're not immune. Okay, that's good news. I didn't cast my animated weapons. So let's turn them to fight for me instead. So I don't need to, Actually, I need to be careful not to... Oh, you're immune to that, so I don't need to be careful at all. Let's go with that. Get my animated weapons to join me. Adair is taking damage over time already. And they're all charmed, which is good news. And then we are gonna do this. And our idea is to... Let's get Shodi up there so she can... Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. That thing hurts like a truck. I mean, the truck doesn't hurt, but you know what I mean. It hits like a truck is what it does. So you did one of these already. Boiling spray. Very little damage, all things considered. Returning strike. Let's go with it.
Might as well be hit.
Please don't miss, Penumbra. Penumbra just did a thing. Reckless Storm. And we are gonna just keep at it for right now. The charms are gone, so I'm gonna just keep... I'm gonna need to keep doing them. No, it's not gonna be any swords for me, unfortunately. Let's do this. And of course, the swords that don't get deflected, they or not deflected, they don't get charmed, they get killed because we have the things like this.
That dog won't
So I should, well, we try to kill them. Okay, that's getting better for Maya.
stand together.
I hope that wasn't a miss, although I'm pretty sure it was. No use left on that. That's fine with me. We can try this one again. I don't think we have swords anymore. And I can haste things up along a little bit. Let's do that. And yeah, we're taking tremendous amounts of damage, but that's fine with me. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's keep an eye on you. No stuns there, of course.
We'll be hitting the water.
Yeah, you're gonna do that. And we'll see what we can pull off with that stuff. What is this thing? Foe AoE to minus all defenses. It starts them frightened. That's pretty good. Weather the storm. Oh, that's an interesting one. Armor rating decreased. Yeah, let's go with that.
That dog won't hunt.
Okay, there is really taking the brunt of the damage here, and we have more friends. Which is a huge problem. Boiling spray, foe AoE.
No use.
We're gonna figure it out. Don't worry about it. A lot of damage right there, and the boiling spray also pushes the enemies along. Okay, so I'm gonna do a charm. See if I can work with that. You're out of things. I'm gonna do it. I need more of these. And a dare is just not feeling it right now.
What can I do?
I don't know what you can do right now. You're gonna do that, and we're gonna need to sleep. Oh, that adds chance as well. That's pretty good.
Good times.
We did have some good times, and we will have more good times. Just wait. Yeah, he's down. And he doesn't come back.
Makes no difference.
Still got it.
Don't worry about it.
We're saying.
I was, and we're taking tremendous amounts of damage.
Make it.
Can we not take the tremendous amounts of damage? Was that a cleave or something?
Lava chaos.
We did it. There was brought back, I think because of his second chance or something. And, oof. We did it. And we got Crimson Panoply. It's a legendary. Grants Frenzy. Each encounter, the wearer has a chance to enter a frenzied state after being critically hit. The wearer gains stronger and fit inspirations, as well as an action speed bonus. While frenzied, the wearer receives a deflection penalty. So it's not that necessarily what I like. And Grant Survivor gains a damage shield that absorbs some incoming damage. The amount absorbed increases with the wearer's survival skill. Yeah. That might be really good. It is a very heavy armor, though. And not to mention that we have other things like Optimistic Presence. All allies near the wearer also gain the damage. Holy crap, who's good at it? Crimson Plate Helmet. Oh, it's not what I wanted. But it works, I think. Put that over there. Oh, yeah, do away with that. I don't know who has survival, but I'm... Oh... It's a dare. A dare has survival. A dare? Tell me you don't have a soulbound armor. You do not have a soulbound armor. Or do you? You have a enchanted armor, but not soulbound. Constant rebound. 30% chance to stun attacker for 2 seconds when hit with a melee weapon. Bronze Juggernaut for +2 armor rating against melee. Plus 20 recovery time, which is actually kind of shabby. But it is an interesting armor, but it's not actually that great. This one is better. And it's already legendary. Oh, I didn't even see the rest. so this one is cheap to make. Optimistic presence, which I will. What? What? Did we do it? Oh yeah, we did it. And driven to anger is a bit of a problem. Controlled rage might be a little bit better. Let's see. Spirit frenzy. While active, attacks can stagger foes. And also uncontrolled rage. While active, critical hits bleed targets for raw damage over time. I'll go with controlled rage because it just sounds better. And staggering foes. You successfully enchanted with... I did. I did indeed. And the patented plate, you have this thing, which I don't think is a good thing to wear. I've been helped very helpfully by Jung in the comments and on Discord, and he tells me this is bad, I think. And it is pretty slow, so that is a bit of a problem. Why do I like it? It's because it's bound to a druid, but it's only bound to druids. Adrenaline rush. The wearer channels any latent energy, gaining a bonus to action speed, but also gaining weakened. So that's an ability. Need to be careful with that sort of stuff. And these are all abilities. And you gain defense while afflicted, which is interesting. But then again, that's the point of the armor, is so you get this stuff, get afflicted, and then you gain defense. While suffering from an affliction, the wearer heals slowly over time and receives bonus. Yeah, so I'm just basically not using the armor properly. So what I'll do is I'll give him Dare's old armor, so that way I can use the upgraded legendary stuff over here. Although that is slow, isn't it? It just makes him slower. So I'm very upset. I am very upset. Let's sort this by price, and I don't think we have anything that's better. We might, well, we might. Oh, actually, there's his original armor. I hope I didn't sell it. I think I looked at it, and apparently it's really, it's what we want. But I don't remember where it is. So I got a lot of legendary stuff over here. Spider silk robes and whatnot. Yeah. Like for example, iridescent scale. Plus defenses against electricity, fire, frost, water, acid attacks. It allows me to conjure a greater blight. It's only superb though, so it kind of sucks. Yeah, that sort of sucks a lot. And we have the 1 stood. 10% accuracy with disengagement attacks, burn armor rating, and then we have other things as well that we could enchant. But you're gonna wear that for the moment. And,
I will give this a good home.
I'm pretty sure I lost his armor, the one that matters. Because his armor apparently I also didn't fully understand the water-shaping capabilities of Tikeo, so I didn't give him too many water-based damage. Also because water is not an element, and I didn't understand that as well. A smithing hammer, salvage. Oh yeah, we read that. And apparently he's just he's very good with his armor specifically. He works really well with this stuff. This cannon originated from Durgan's battery. When you peer down the bore, 2 unblinking yellow eyes peer back. I just let the rats do their thing, unless it isn't. What is that check? Zero self. What? Who has mechanics? It's the KU.
Yes, Captain.
What is wrong with you?
Slippery.
Why does he do that? Why does he go first? Anyway, we have a wand, which is a good weapon, because I do use wands. Although, not really that important. But, I don't know who uses them, to be honest, right now. Oh. Shodi uses a wand. What is she? She should be using this, by the way. But I like to not care about how if she's casting spells. The best. That's why turn-based systems are so much better, because you can just have spellcasters with melee weapons and not have to bother with. Oh, there they go again because I forgot to make her cast a spell, and because she just runs up to the front line. So she currently has Unfit for Melee, Superb, Beasts Imagined. Hits with this weapon have a 5% chance to cast Form of the Helpless Beast, which we have seen happen, but it unfortunately does have a check. It's versus Fortitude, so it doesn't... It's not necessarily the best thing ever. It's kind of good every once in a while. It also has a 5% chance to charm foes, which again, they are immune, a lot of them, and I am very upset at that, considering my build is very focused on that sort of crowd control, and obviously it doesn't work. My Penumbra's build, I should say. It doesn't work as well. The Wake's Wand over here, plus 5 deflection against melee weapons. Unfit for melee, or minus 5 deflection. It's a superb weapon with extra penetration. Wait a minute. No, it's the same. Okay. After empowering an ability, the wielder's recovery is immediately refreshed, which means that you can attack again. So it's pretty good. Or you can empower an ability for free. Bind this item to unlock the next level. Sure. Do I like any of the other things? Fantastic Friends. I don't use that ever. It's per rest. I don't use per rest abilities, even though I probably should. Definitely should. So, bind. Yes. And now she has a new spell. What is the thing that we need to, or new wand? Find and read the memories of Header in the archives. Oh, we did that.
Next time, a challenge.
This construct bathes in a liquid so chill it scalds your fingers. We did that. That goes to the archives, right? No. I don't know. Central stacks. I think it was in the central stacks. What do we have? Maybe we didn't. Psalm of Woodica. The Dotty Burglar and a part 2 over there. Moons of Aora. All normal books. And then we have a few other things there. Glenfath Part 1 and 2, Great Western Stag Song and whatnot. Some good things in general. And what looks like an armor piece over here.
Got someone?
I know.
My sights.
The sun... Oh, crap. No, shut up. I want to read that. The Sun in Chalice crest is the only decoration remaining on this rusted through Darkozzi Paladin... Actually, Paladini breastplate. Such an interesting thing that video games are so obsessed with the notion of Paladin... Oh, yeah, I know.
Agree with me.
I know, it's sort of a problem. Oh, what are you doing? Stop. What the freaking... Stop shooting him! He's weird. Just come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back, come back. Oh, he's not charmed anymore. Yep. They don't seem to be moving. That does mean we're safe. Actually, it does. We're safe. So we're gonna rest. And give the water to you. Nope. Click there. No fireplace inside. Okay. And we're just going in.
Conflict in the air.
Yeah, luminescent spores, but we're gonna burn them to a crisp. I don't know where Dare's going, but he likes going over there, so I suppose that's how it is. We're gonna do... They're probably immune to intellect afflictions, so... Stun is not intellect, is it? It sounds like it is, but... I think it's constitution. Let's bring you up a little bit. Get some shots in there. And get Shodi to move up so she can... I clicked on here and it disappeared. Let's do that. And Takeo is... done with that, and then we have boiling spray. Good, good, good. And
Say the word.
just bring you up to the front a little bit. And we have some good news for everybody who likes dragons, because we have a dragon over here.
Can't get.
We have people. Oh, there. Oh, an infested librarian. It is charmed for 22 seconds. That's unbelievable. I can fix that. Unfortunately, I need to press on keys that I am not familiar with, and open things. It's not here. Charmed is definitely an affliction. What in the world? Intellect afflictions. Seriously, it's not even... Oh my god, game. Come on. Charmed is lowest intellect affliction. Okay. So what we need to do... Chody is about to be done with her thing. What we need to do is just cast some intellect. We have suppressed affliction, which is also nice, but not what I want. Holy power for strong. Unfortunately, it's friendly AoE, so that sucks. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's just yeah. Reloading here. Super reloading. This I'm not even dealing with that nonsense. Oh boy. So the problem here is, of course, because you can't cast buffs on enemies for usability reasons. Because you definitely should be able to, and in fact, in any tabletop, well, it's kind of complicated. You can cast buffs on enemies. Why can't you? It's just there's no reason why you couldn't, apart from the fact that it's a pain in the ass to have to select which characters every time you want to cast a buff. So the game just doesn't let you. You need to cast the intellect buff before, and it's pretty obvious that we won't be able to not do that. And also combat only, which is another thing that I absolutely adore. I like, so that's just so much. I like that. Prayer of the body, that doesn't sound like intellect to me. Holy meditation, could be. What is it? Plus resolve. It is not. Withdraw. Consecrated ground. Champion's boon. Tenacious. No, not it. Shields of Faith. Nope. Definitely not it. Symbol of Elthus? Nope. What's that? Crown of the Faithful? Insightful? That's the one. Crown of the Faithful. Combat only. That's not a problem. We can save. We save a lot, and we use that feature to great extents, and are very happy with all the results. So, we're immediately reloading the moment he gets charmed. Because screw you, combat only nonsense. And let's hope that nobody else gets charmed, for that matter. Yep, immediately reloading. And doing it another way. I'm gonna turn AI off, which is a big pain in the butt, always.
Hey, I trust you. Looks like
you shouldn't.
trouble.
We get into combat. There it is. And cast Crown of the Faithful for 43 seconds. That's pretty good. Pretty good. And that basically renders us immune to that. There it is. Now the problem with immunity here, the problem with this is that it does send us back, which is just, I hate it. There's just so many problems with this strategy that irk me so. They irk me so, they do. And so I'm very upset and afraid. Not afraid, angry. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like having to do this. I prefer the litanies in the first game. Litanies are just so much better. I mean, I understand the logic, but they are not sorted. They're sorted. Litanies are better. in a game, and this is simply UI thing. It's just, and that's why it bothers me. In a game where you have your spells sorted by level, litanies are better. Because they're easily identifiable, and there's no nonsense about you going around just looking for a slightly different spell that does something slightly different, or just having an intimate knowledge of what your class does. You don't, like, spellcasters are hard to play as it is in a game like this, where a lot of the spellcasters, you learn the spells automatically over time. In this game, it's a little bit different because you need to level them up and choose the spell, so it's a little bit easier for spellcasters, but they just made it harder with spells that are absolutely impossible to decipher. They're so much harder than the first game, and I cannot for the life of me remember what I'm dealing with, basically. So yeah, that's my ramble right there. And as I said before, I'm the best player, so I have just what's the word? Just cause to say this.